You know, guys, one of my favorite critiques here on the channel is being told that I am repetitive with my rants or with my complaints. I'm always talking trash, and you know what? Fair play. I do like talking a lot of trash. That is actually something I enjoy doing, but people say this as some sort of defense for Call of Duty, as if Call of Duty is not repetitive at all. And you guys have heard my whole spiel about keeping the same energy with your critiques and whatever your opinions are, and it just seems odd how people want to call me and other content creators repetitive, but the game they're playing is as repetitive as it gets. And when it comes to leaks, and when it comes to trying to hype up the community for the next COD after there's been a ton of leaks suggesting that it's not going to be a very good Call of Duty at all of a sudden the repetitive argument no longer exists. I just find it crazy, and I'm just going to be very straight up with you guys. I'm going to put this up on the screen right now, and I just want you guys to understand this. From Charlie Intel, rumor, Ninja Perk is returning in Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3, and perks reportedly are considered gear like tactical boots, helmets, etc. And you guys might be thinking to yourselves like, yo, Fooly, you've been complaining about the Ninja Perk for the last year. Isn't this good news for you? Isn't this what you wanted for the next Call of Duty? And don't worry, I'll get to that, don't worry about it. This next one comes up very shortly after though. More rumors claim the classic minimap will be in Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3. Once again, people might be saying to themselves, yo, Fooly, this is something you were complaining about. What's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is, guys. Why? Why are they doing this? And don't get me wrong, I'm all for the classic minimap and ninja as a perk in the game. That's something I've been wanting for a year, you're exactly right. It's not about me being satisfied with this, it's about me getting hyped up for this game because of the most minor, nonsensical, this is like common sense type of shit. You think I'm going to get hyped up about an entire year of Call of Duty because they're implementing something that should have always been there, really? That's like telling me, yo, you can run in the next game. Oh my god, Call of Duty saved. You're tripping horse dick. I don't give a fuck. Guys, these two rumors have garnered up so much support and hype from the community, and it is extremely disappointing to see. Because yes, I guess in some sort of way, it is a W because Infinity Ward is so talentless, they're fucking garbage, one of the worst developers on the goddamn planet, that yes, when they deprive us of this for an entire year, when we finally do get it in the next title, people are quick to say, oh my god, Call of Duty is saved again, thank you Sledgehammer for saving COD, and people are simply forgetting the goddamn picture. MW 2019 Part 3 is called MW 2019 Part 3 for a fucking reason. People are labeling this game Modern Warfare 2 2.0 for a reason. Why? Because it's the exact same fucking game. And these two rumors, as far as I'm concerned, it's not effort, it's the flip of a fucking switch, and that's it. You want red dots in the game? Infinity Ward could have pressed one button and had it done. Yeah, maybe Ninja Perk is a little bit different because Infinity Ward took the time to make it fucking stupid, but for the most part, these changes aren't worth $70. Does that make sense to you guys? And what about this one, guys? I know I reported on this a couple of days ago. Doug Dimmadome Warzone says Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3 is the most advanced Call of Duty game ever, according to Activision. No, this isn't an old tweet. This is brand new. It was reported once again. When we're talking about repetitiveness, Scatmaster or Activision? That's all I'm gonna say. Personally, I don't understand how people get hyped up for this filth. I know there's a lot of people who are extremely hyped up and making all of these videos talking about, oh my god, Ninja Perk and red dots on the minimap, Call of Duty's great now, I'm so excited, I'm so hyped up. That level of energy does not come from the Scatmaster, I'm sorry. We don't do that shit here, okay? This isn't a fucking Carnage channel, this is the goddamn Scatmaster. Let me throw up another one. The war mode from Call of Duty World War II is reportedly returning in Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3. Yippee, good shit. Good job, Sledgehammer. And actually, let me give this one some credit. That's a mode we actually haven't seen in a few years, but as far as I'm concerned, and I'll get into this a little bit later, this is being developed by who? Sledgehammer goddamn games. And these guys, if you think they are the savior of Call of Duty, you're smoking LeBron chode, man. I don't know what to tell you. And just for the shits and giggles, let's throw up another one. Leaks suggest Modern Warfare 2019 Part 2 operators and weapons will carry over into Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3, allowing players to not lose their bundles and other items from this year. Wow, guys, you're not gonna lose the hundreds to thousands of dollars that you spent on pixels in a game. Good job. But let me just ask you something very quickly, guys. Is that not supposed to just happen? Isn't that supposed to be like basic standard shit? I've spent thousands of dollars in bundles, I expect them to carry over throughout the franchise. Isn't that the point? Or let me just tie this into the rumors from back then about red dots on the minimap and ninja is a perk, and why you shouldn't get hyped up for those things. Pretend you have the same IQ as the Scat Maestro. Listen up. Why would it have not made sense for my bundles and operators from Black Ops Cold War to transfer over to Vanguard? Why would it have not made sense? Because those operators don't even fit the same timeline. They don't make sense. You couldn't run around as the clown costume from Cold War in Vanguard, right? It didn't cross over because it didn't make any sense. Two different engines, two different styles of play, different designs, etc., right? But from MW 2019 Part 2 to Part 3, they are allowing it. Why? Because it's an easy fucking port. It's no hassle for them to simply allow it to cross over from MW 2019 Part 2 into Part 3. It's as easy as that. Now, why is it that easy? Because it's the same fucking game. That's why when we talk about red dots on the minimap and ninja as a perk, motherfuckers think they struck gold or something. No, it's as easy as you think to implement those into your game. Flip of a switch. And if you think that's not giving the developers enough credit, if you think it's more difficult than that, then please tell me why in the beginning of MW 2019 Part 2 there was literally the option in private match to enable red dots on the minimap normally, and then they seemingly removed it between beta and the launch. It's literally a flip of a switch. Weapons and operators crossing over, allowing your bundles to cross over. As far as I'm concerned, this next game shouldn't even have a title. It's the same game, it's a continuation. Yes, there's a couple new modes. They want to rework the perks. Good, that's great, because MW 2019 Part 2's perks were fucking stupid. Makes sense to me, but that's not enough to hype me up. And if you don't think this is literally a reskin of the game that we're currently playing, I don't remember which leaker it is, maybe it was Bob's Network or whatever the fuck he's called. The dude's been going rogue on Twitter. I can't show a single one of the screenshots that he's posted on his Twitter, because if I do, Activision's gonna have a field day with the Scat Master, and that's not happening anytime soon. This guy can go ahead and get himself clapped. The Scat Master's not doing that shit, I'm sorry. He's posting straight up screenshots of the goddamn multiplayer, of the gameplay, of a soldier on a map. Maybe it's not a completed map, sure, but he's out with his gun out. There's other soldiers on the map. There's the UI for the streaks and all your other shit. It's literally, guys, literally the exact same shit as MW 2019 Part 2, except for it's not green, it's fucking blue. Why on earth would I give a flying fuck about this? How does this hype me up? All this does is reinforce what I've been saying, which is this next game does not deserve to have its own Call of Duty title. This is literally just DLC for MW 2019 Part 2, which is what I was calling it before the rumors even came out about this game. The only difference is now I'm just calling it MW 2019 Part 3 because that's what it is to me. Parts 1 and 2 didn't have ninja as a perk or red dots on the minimap. Part 3 does. What a stark difference. That's definitely gonna save the franchise. Yup, that makes sense to me. Does it not strike you guys as a little bit odd that these were the exact same rumors that came out about Vanguard after Cold War? Because initially they were not gonna have ninja as a perk and they were gonna have red dots on the minimap, and people were upset, rightfully so. A few weeks go by, more rumors come out about how Sledgehammer Games changed their mind. They added ninja as a perk and then they allowed red dots to be on the map with the perk. All of a sudden, before the game came out, people were saying, wow, they saved their own game. This next game's gonna be great. Never forget the tweets. Vanguard's gonna be a top 5 COD. Vanguard's gonna be the best game since Black Ops 2. I will never forget these tweets, and no, they were not sarcastic. People were not just gassing it up for fun. People were being serious. They genuinely thought this based on the rumors and leaks. Vanguard comes out. Dog shit. Sledgehammer Games is a fucking disappointment just as much as Infinity Ward is. And for them to just be branching off of what Infinity Ward just did with their shit stain of a game, if you think MW 2019 Part 3 is going to be good because of a couple of rumors and a couple of switches being flipped by Sledgehammer Games, if you think this next game is going to be good based on these rumors and leaks, you're tripping monkey titties. This is why I introduced Coach Master Fooly, guys. You guys really need to set your standards higher. And I'm not talking about my casual viewers. You guys are on the same wavelength as the Scatmaster. I am talking about gooch lickers right now. I'm talking about the Lizzo seats out there, okay? The Lizzo toilet seats. Motherfuckers would extend their jaw open for Lizzo to sit on their goddamn face just to save Activision. I'm just saying. I mean, some people have truly forgotten in the rumors about how MW 2019 Part 2 was literally going to be a 2-year game. There wasn't going to be a new premium title happening later this year. It was just going to be 2019 Part 2 DLC. That's all it was going to be. And now it's a fully fledged out title. Why? Because MW 2019 Part 2 is fucking failing. And let's not forget Sledgehammer's track record, guys. World War II. The vast majority of people were not a fan of. That doesn't include me. I personally think World War II's second half was actually really good. A lot of other people seem to disagree. After that, they were supposed to come out with the game that was after Modern Warfare 2019. What happened? Them and Raven Software couldn't get along. They were fucking the shit up. Activision tossed that project over to Treyarch, and it became Cold War in the span of like a year. As far as I'm concerned, that's failure number 2 on Sledgehammer Games. Next came Vanguard the following year. That game is dog shit. I don't need to say anything else about it. And now you think 4th time's the charm. Really? With less time to develop than what was supposed to be Cold War and Vanguard. And you think this next game is going to be good. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Are you hyped up for this next game because of these leaks? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.
It's been a very long time since the weekend. It's been a very long time and I'm weak. It's been a very long time since you seen me.